Hello there everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. Today I'm going to talk about the brand new Lego 3-in-1 sets. So obviously a 3-in-1 is like you buy one Lego set, but you can make 3 different variations of the model, or I guess 3 different, three different things out of the same Lego bricks that you get in that Lego set. Yeah, that's a bit of a odd explanation, but hopefully you understand it. Obviously a 3-in-1 is essentially like, I guess, sort of like 3 sets in one Lego set, right? So obviously let's begin with this first set. This is obviously an example. This will retail for obviously 55 bucks, which is 55 euros, I guess, in Europe here and in Belgium here. So there we go. This is coming August 1st, so this summer. By the time you're watching this, it might have already been out, but I'm not quite sure when I actually upload this video. But a beautiful horse, it says. Yes, very interesting. Obviously it has 685 Lego pieces, and you have 3 different versions, or 3 different, totally different things you can buy and build, or I guess built in this Lego set, right? Obviously you have this beautiful horse, which I guess looks very beautiful. You have this deer, which is very interesting, looks like a little Bambi, right? You also have the third model, which is a big bear with a little waterfall there. Yeah, my mother turned me. I turned my mother into a big bear. No, just kidding. That's a reference to my favorite Disney film or Disney princess film, Brave. Obviously, Merida says that with her Scottish accent.
I gave my mammy a cake, she turned into a big bear. My Algin tried to dare in. If that's not a pure mess, I don't know what is.
Can I just tell you guys that I love Merida? Have I said that before? Probably I have, but dude, Lego is just, why aren't you making Brave sets? Like, come on guys, like I want to buy my own Lego Merida, and I guess guys, Brave is just my favorite film. Holy shit, I'm sidetracking here, but anyway, there's a big bear. Obviously there's also a third version you can build, and all of these 3 little, I guess, designs and models you can build are actually very beautiful. Like literally the set says it itself, right? This will retail obviously for 55 bucks, 685 pieces, and obviously there's not much else to talk about than, these are 3 just 3 characters or 3 animals you can build, obviously. Okay, I guess that's pretty much it. I think that little Brave reference there actually saved my set here, because it's not really a set that I'm going to buy, obviously not, because it doesn't interest me. Horses and deers and bears, guys, sorry, but it doesn't interest me. And as a big Lego fan myself, I just need to talk about Lego news, right? So yeah, this is a bit of a, I guess in my opinion, a bit of a let down for me. Just not really a set that I am really excited about. But I guess there are boys that really like horses or bears or deers. So yeah, I guess, yeah, you know what, I think the coolest ones are actually pretty much the horse and the bear. Not quite sure about the deer though, tiny legs, and so yeah, I think the bear is most, yeah, I guess he's the coolest, right? The big bear one. So anyway, let's talk about the next set up next. All right, the next set is pretty much the coolest set that I'm going to talk about today. This is the Haunted Mansion. Obviously we have this set, which will retail for 90 bucks. It has a couple of minifigures, obviously coming soon on August the 1st, 2025. This is ages 9 and plus. This has 736 pieces. Play out scary stories with the Lego Creator 3-in-1 Haunted Mansion set. Obviously, it's a house building, 2-story haunted mansion is packed with cool details and features, including an opening front gate, a graveyard, a detachable scary tree, and I think an organ. Yeah, a hidden ghost revealed by turning a wheel, and an opening back for more play value. Boys and girls aged 9 plus enjoy 3 building options with the same bricks. An interactive haunted house, a haunted ship, toy, or a haunted train set with a platform. Each playset comes with 5 minifigures, characters, a werewolf, a vampire, a ghost with a glow-in-the-dark cape, Frankenstein's monster, and a skeleton. So let's just see here. Obviously the set is very cool. 90 bucks, it is pretty reasonable, I think. It's a haunted mansion, it's obviously for kids, but I think 5 minifigures, right, is just really cool. You have a ghost, you have Frankenstein's monster. You have like obviously the I guess Dracula's bride, right, or like a vampire. You have a skeleton too, a werewolf. Yeah, it's pretty much like literally a copy of the Monster Fighter set. Obviously, we also got a Haunted Mansion for that wave of Lego sets too. So yeah, that's very nice. It looks like a really fun set. Like the Ghost Train, it's still cool, but I just really prefer this building actually. You have a little interior, not a lot, but hey, it's doable, right? With an organ and a little places where you can put your minifigures in. So yeah, there we go. I think the set is really cool and really reminds me of like the Halloween. Wait, did I just say Hollywood? Halloween. I wanted to say Halloween. Okay, that came out very wrong there, but hopefully, guys, it's been a busy day for me too. But anyway, I think the Haunted Mansion, it looks like a great set, and I'm really, really glad we're still having these great little Lego creator sets that really excite me. Monster Fighters was also a really cool theme that actually explored the, I guess, horror elements. So obviously we had like vampires and ghosts and stuff like that too, and that wave of sets, or I guess in that franchise. So yeah, Monster Fighters is always, it's one of those themes that I grew up with. So that's always really nice. So actually, I'm thinking about other themes that we might got or get, I guess, at some point, or not really, but like a copy of it, because this is not a continuation of the Monster Fighters line. But we could just see like Power Miners maybe return. Maybe you have a Cave Driller set from Lego Creator, a 3-in-1, where you have like characters that look like Power Miners and Rock Monsters. That could be very cool, obviously. But alright, let's talk about the next set. Up next. Alright, the next set is the Wild Animals Tropical Toucan. This will retail for $15, which is not a lot actually. You can build 3 different models from this set. Obviously, we have a butterfly, a fish, and a toucan, which obviously are very, I want to say colorful creatures, right? So there we go. I guess this is also not really a set that I'm really excited about. It's fun to talk about, obviously, but it's not really a set that I would buy, right? This will obviously come August the 1st. It will be ages 7 plus 225 pieces, and enjoy the exotic, with exotic, fun, right? With this great Lego Creator 3-in-1 Wild Animal Tropical Toucan set. The Lego bird sits on a, I guess, on a wooden a branch, right, with some flowers, and he also has a watermelon, it looks like, which is doable, right? So in this set, it stimulates creativity with 3 different versions or like models to choose from. Obviously, children will be able to build whatever they want with the pieces that obviously come in this set. So if you want to buy, if you want to make a fish, you can make a fish. If you want to make a butterfly, you can make a butterfly. But obviously, if you buy this set, you have all these pieces at your disposal to make whatever the hell you would like, right? So yeah, this set is pretty interesting, but not really one of my favorites. But alright, let's talk about the next set. Alright, the next set is this retro telephone. This set actually, it looks very interesting. Obviously, it's very blue, and the 3 other models you can make in the set are also telephones, but from different, I guess, I wouldn't say decades, right? Yeah, I guess decennia, right? That makes sense, right? Anyway, you have this classical blue, I guess, 1950s telephone, like with the big horn and the rotatable, I think it's like, I'm not quite sure what you could actually call that. Like, it's a rotating thing. You can just rotate the things, and you can actually call the persons with that big horn, right? We also have, I guess it looks like an 80s telephone, like a blue 80s telephone. It looks like, so it's a pretty big one. And we also have a flip phone, or like some kind of like phone that we saw maybe 10 years ago, or like maybe five-ish years ago. So yeah, very interesting stuff actually. Very different phones too, and it's really interesting that Lego just can make a set about phones. If you're interested in phones, you can just build this set and make it your own, right? So that's really interesting. I mean, it's fun to see the different versions of telephones, but like I said, this is just like the other sets. It's not really one of my favorite sets that we've talked about today, but you know what, I think this set is pretty interesting. Obviously, all of these sets are pretty interesting, but as a film fan myself, I just prefer other Lego themes over Lego Creator 3-in-1, because because I love franchises and IPs. But obviously, Lego Creator, just like I talked about just a few minutes ago and seconds ago, I really like some sets that they actually make, like the Haunted Mansion set was really cool. I also really like the telephone set, so don't get me wrong, I really like it, but it's just not a set that I would immediately buy, right? If I were to spend my money on something, it wouldn't be this, but obviously very big respect to all the creators and fans that actually do enjoy 3-in-1 Lego Creator sets. Obviously, let me know down in the comment section below if you actually like these sets. And I guess, ladies and gentlemen, let's just talk about the last set. Pardon me, this is the second last Lego set that I'm going to talk about today. This is the Medieval Horse Knight Castle. This will retail for 120 bucks. This is obviously coming the 1st of August 2025. This set is really cool. It reminds me of like Lego Kingdoms and also Lego Knights Waves, I guess, themes that we've got many years ago too. Obviously, it goes back to the 70s and I think the 80s were the classical knight theme. So yeah, it looks like a very fun set. Obviously, 120 bucks. This is ages 9 plus. 1,371 pieces. Obviously, introduce kids to fun medieval action with this Lego Creator 3-in-1 Medieval Horse Knight Castle playset building toy. The detailed medieval castle toy opens at the back and is packed with cool features, including a movable drawbridge, great hall, stables, smithy, secret treasure chest, king's bedroom, writing room, and 2 tower terraces, which is quite a lot for actually 120 bucks set. So yeah, I guess really nice. Obviously, castles are great, knights are dope, just like cowboys, and obviously just like samurais, right? I think every kid just likes knights, or I guess every boy or girl, that's also possible. Obviously, we have a bunch of Lego minifigures in the set, which is really great. And I guess the Lego castle just looks very cool, right? I do really love me some good Lego castles. So okay, I think we have like, it looks like, do we actually have a girl in this set? Because now I'm wondering, because I think, for a boy it's really interesting, but obviously we have like a farmer guy, we have a black knight, another knight, a knight with the hood, a king, and a queen. Okay, yes, okay, a queen works, but yeah, actually, that's very interesting. Oh, the king looks very cool with his beard and his crown piece. The black guard the black knight also looks cool. Oh, we also have a female knight. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so both boys and girls can actually enjoy this set, which is really good. Obviously, we need to have those girls actually also like Legos castles, right? Or boys, whatever. It's just a set for kids, right? But I think Lego castles are still cool and should be enjoyed by children of all ages and of all sexes. So I think Lego castle, it's very cool. Always great to see its return, right? So alright, let's talk about now. Let's talk about the last set, which is this Unicorn Castle. I think. Hopefully, it's the right title. But anyway, let's just look at it. Just a sec ago, we had like knights and stuff like that. That's more leaning into like something for boys. But now we have something for girls too. This is Unicorn Castle. Like I said, this is a Creator 3-in-1, obviously coming on the 1st of August 2025. This is a unicorn castle, and this obviously is more for I think girls, but that's quite alright. Nowadays a boy can also play with this, and that's totally alright in my opinion. And anyway, let's just talk about the characters. Like, we don't have Lego minifigures in the set, but we have like unicorns, which is really interesting. Obviously, colorful castle with pink and green and yellow and blue and purple. I mean, it's very nice, right? You can also rebuild the set into a boat, it looks like, or a ship, and I think a little stable with a golden carrot. So that is really nice, obviously. So let's see here, ages 8 plus, 390 pieces. Play out adventures in a magical fantasy world with this Lego Creator 3-in-1 Unicorn Castle set. Obviously, the castle with 4 towers and 2 turrets. Turrets? Holy shit. Are there turrets in the set, or am I wrong? Like cannons? No way. I don't think so. Anyway, 2 turrets features a birdhouse with 1 bird and a rainbow staircase, a fountain, and a diamond room. Oh, okay. I think turrets are just like little towers. Dude, I'm not like English, so this might be misinterpreting this, but anyway, So, anyway, with one bird, a rainbow staircase, a fountain, a diamond room, a telescope, and a golden carrot. It also comes with one unicorn and two Pegasus characters, a yellow Pegasus toy, and a pink Pegasus toy, and a white unicorn toy for kids to dream up amazing stories. Oh, so there's one unicorn and two Pegasus. Pegasus? Is this? Anyway, the multiple term for like Pegasus. Anyway, so obviously this reminds me a lot of My Little Pony, guys, and don't get me started on My Little Pony. I mean, I absolutely love Rainbow Dash. Holy shit, I love Rainbow Dash. Like literally, she is my favorite My Little Pony character. And you can say whatever you want about Rainbow Dash, but I think she is the coolest, the fastest, and the most badass My Little Pony character that there is. I mean, come on, guys. I think no, just literally, I am so serious about this. Like, I love Rainbow Dash. Maybe I should make a video about her. If you're interested, let me know, because you know I had my face, guys. I had my face. No, just kidding. Just kidding. I think Rainbow Dash looks cool. So there we go. I mean, that's pretty much my, I guess, argument there. But I think that's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you still enjoyed this video. It was a bit messy because, it was such a hot day today and I needed to work and stuff like that. But hopefully you understand, right? I'm just mere human and I think I can also make my mistakes. But hey, look, guys, maybe you had a laugh, maybe you enjoyed it, maybe you were entertained about this brand new Lego news. I'm just being myself. And so, like, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and let me know what you thought of these Lego sets. Obviously. So, ladies and gentlemen, I will check you later. Goodbye, everyone.